Hi, my name is Scott Bullock and I am the CEO of FullCap. And today I wanted to do a walkthrough of the FullCap platform and how FullCap is making my barbershops thousands of dollars more per month and how it can do the same. It can make you more money if you're a barbershop owner or an individual barber. And really, the goal of FullCap is to get you to full capacity. That's the name. That's what we're trying to do. We know how important it is to get your seats filled because that's how you make money. I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself first and my story, how I got here. I started off my career building software solutions. I've built software for millions of customers. And, at one point in my career, I was running large software teams, and our application was the highest rated app in the App Store for that industry. And it was that while I was there running those teams. And I'm really proud of that. And with my business partner, Brandon, we opened up a barbershop, and we're now at 6 locations that are open. We have 2 more that are in the works. And we looked at the software solutions out there, and it didn't quite meet our needs of what we wanted to do. And so we started building this software solution, FullCap, and it's really helped our barbershops grow. We run everything off of this platform. And that's when we met Chris Bossio a couple months ago. And Chris is a legend in the industry, barbershop owner, barber, and he's built systems to help barbers grow their revenue. And so we partnered together to bring the best of what Chris has learned and taught and shared over the years, and what we have built and codified into a software solution and what we have learned. And we're bringing that all into FullCap as a single solution that's here to help barbershops and barbers grow. And so if you think about how you go from obtaining customers, helping them, and then getting them back in, I want to show a diagram here just to showcase a little bit of this life cycle, this customer life cycle. I built this with the assist of AI, obviously. And so you can just imagine this. You have your barbershop here, and FullCap is designed to help you with all phases of your business with customer acquisition. So FullCap has a built-in website, and this website is optimized for SEO, for attracting customers, and then for getting them through to booking. Every new additional step that you add to the booking flow adds complexity, and it reduces the chance that someone will complete booking. And if you talk to anyone that's gone through our booking flows, you know that they're incredibly simple and straightforward, and they help customers get all the way through to booking. You then have Google Business profiles, and we have tools that help you increase your reviews. Phone system, we have an exciting announcement, which I won't announce right now, but we have a cool product that we acquired recently that I will share out soon when it comes to phone systems. Word of mouth, paid ads, social media, these are all activities that you can do that we support and help with to get people in the door. And then making sure that they show up, you reduce your no-shows. We have tools like SMS reminders and a few other agents that are in our system that help people get through, get to the door, get booked, and make sure that they come in. And then on the back end, there's all this other stuff. There's remarketing to your customers, reaching out through SMS, email remarketing, Google reviews, and boosting your reviews. So we look at this whole life cycle of what barbers are doing and what barbershop owners are doing, and we're trying to build this into FullCap. And we have these tools available to you that run on autopilot. We call them agents, various kinds of agents that will help you to automatically remarket and to help you with booking, abandoned booking agents and things like that, which I'm excited to share with you. So let's get into the platform. Really at the heart of the platform is your dashboard. And I have a bunch of, you'll see a bunch of these things kind of grayed out, my privacy filters on to not showcase, names and things like that. But you have your dashboards to know and kind of understand trended revenue, appointments. I honestly look at these charts every single day to see how we're trending. And then your capacity report, how full are you for that day? And so this is kind of your main screen, but honestly, where you're living and where you're in every single day is this view right here. And this is a schedule for one of our shops today. You see we're partway through the day. I'm filming this middle of the day at 2:30, and we have appointments that are in progress, people that are paying, and everything is run through here through this system. You can come in, you can see what this appointment looks like. We do subscriptions at our barbershop, so this subscriptions are fully enabled. You can do membership packages and have those discounted, and then we have members that still leave tips. These are a bunch of, let's see if I can find one that doesn't have a membership. Here we go. So this is one who doesn't have a membership. They're coming in, paying, leaving a tip. This is your command center. You can do a lot of different things. You can change the appointment, make it recurring. We have a history, so you can see when did they book the appointment, timing metrics, negative experience, things like that. So you can report all that out. It's really simple to add in new appointments. You just click on a slot, and then in here you can add in the customer name, what services that they're needing, and create the appointment right there. Makes it really simple to get going. So that is the appointments section. There's so much more there. I mean, we have walk-ins. So if you have walk-ins, then they'll show up in here. Different list views, so you can view your appointments in more of a list format, and your different kind of views that are available to you. So let's go over, we have these team sections. So within here, you can come in here and you can see team members and all of their stats, how these team members are doing. And then what's really cool that I love is I'm a big data person. And when I was running software teams, I was focusing on data and how do we use this data to make multi-million-dollar decisions. And so FullCap is just built with tons of data to help you. And so let's look at this employee report card. I think this is such a cool report card. This takes a minute to load. But sometimes when you're a new person on the team, you wonder, how am I ramping up? Like, am I doing an okay job ramping up? And let me shrink my picture a little bit here. Am I doing an okay job? Am I above average or below average? You can see this employee started off right out of the gate above average. This blue funnel here is kind of the it's really the 25th percentile, the 75th percentile channel for where you would expect someone to be. If they're above, they're doing well. If they're below, they're not doing as well. You see this employee is doing awesome. We've had a number of new hires that have come into the team below average. And so that gives us an opportunity to come in and say, look, your request rate, and that's what this ramp up is, the rate at which someone requests you is lower than expected. After 2 or 3 months, you should be requested somewhere in, you can see the numbers here. You should be requested at least 40% of the time, if not more. You should really be over 50% of the time by the time you're 3 months in from what we've seen. And so this just gives us an opportunity for them to track it themselves, number one, and try and up their game, or two, for us to do coaching and help them improve. So just a bunch of different metrics that you can look at here for this individual and help them improve their game. There's a bunch of the other controls in here that are pretty straightforward, just in terms of your general info. You can get a booking link, and you can send that out. Your schedule, you can put your schedule in there, what services are enabled. You can, override services if you want to change the pricing or the duration for you specifically. And so these are just a bunch of, the great stats that we have for individuals. And then here in the location, the more menu, this is where you have everything, your offerings. This is where you can come in and change your service catalog, your products. We have inventory, inventory triggers, so you can get emails. You can add in discounts and coupons. You have your just your basic checkout screen if you wanted to check someone out separate from an appointment. This is where we have the membership packages. What are your subscription and membership packages, and then who is subscribed? Tons of really cool things in here. And then just a ton of reports in here, retention reports, filled capacity reports, employee ramp up. You can just see a lot of really great things. Again, I'm a data guy, and I love having all of the data. All right, I'm going to take a breath because I'm moving fast through this. There's so much here to try and cover. It's hard to explain everything that's in here because there's just so much. Cash management, you can see a list of all your transactions. Campaigns, this is where, we have these campaigns that you can build and send out, email campaigns, an email or an SMS campaign you can send out, and you can blast this out to your customer segments. What's cool is you can segment your customers by various things. So we have pre-built segments. So it might be, anyone who had a first visit but did not return in 45 days. That's awesome. That's a great segment. You can also build your own filter rules. So you can use existing segments, or you can come in and you can say, I want anyone whose last appointment day was within the last 30 days, and I'm gonna send them a message, right? There's different ways that you can segment this and group it and then send it out. And that's really kind of the customer segments, and the customer retention hub is giving you the tools to find customers who need messages and reach back out to them. And if you're a booth rent shop, you can set this up so that each individual team member has these campaigns, customer segments, and the customer retention hub available for them individually. There's also booking links. I think booking links are great. Let me go to a different location and just show you one of the booking links. This is one of our newer locations, and this is a cool one. I love this. I think this is so cool. For our grand opening, we did a $10 haircut promotion at our Murfreesboro location, and look at this. I mean, we're getting 131 bookings, and you can track this. You can track how many impressions were there, what days of the week are they booking, and then you can come and see everyone who's booked. And this, these will be the actual names of the customers, and you can come and jump in and see their appointments. Have they completed it yet? Okay, we got some no-shows and some cancels in here, but by and large, very, very successful campaign. I think we're converting at about $2 per conversion right now on this campaign and through Meta. And it's just awesome to have a really good tracking link available there. I want to show you something else. We have tracking pixels, so you can put in your own, Google or Meta tracking pixels. I want to show you this abandoned booking agent. I think this thing is so cool. So I noticed that some customers were going to the final step of the booking flow, and then they weren't converting. They weren't closing out. They weren't completing their booking, maybe because they went to look at their schedule and then they got distracted by a text or an email and they forgot to actually click confirm. And so that's lost revenue right there. We have this agent that's actively running and it's monitoring all the time, and it's waiting for customers to book. And if a customer gets to that point where they don't book, then it will send a recovery message to them. It'll send a text message and ask and say, hey, it looks like you tried to book. Are you still interested? And this agent on this location has almost 60% success rate at converting those customers and getting them to come back. It's recovered $212 worth of revenue in the last 30 days. There's still outstanding, $200 of people who didn't convert. But how cool is that you have this agent running all the time that is trying to reach out and convert these people? Other booking platforms out there don't really think of that. They don't think, how can we help you recover the revenue? It's kind of like an abandoned cart. I don't know if you've ever been on a Shopify site, and all of a sudden, you abandon your cart and then you get an email and it's like, hey, you still want to buy this? That's exactly what this is. It's like an abandoned cart feature. This is one of the agents we have that helps you make additional money. We have another one that's hidden in here. You can't see it. We have it hidden. I've been testing it out on my locations for a while. We'll expose it soon, but it's another agent that detects when someone hasn't been in a while and sends them an email. And on that one, I mean, I think that one is converting at another, $250. It's converted $250 of revenue in the last 30 days for this location. And so that's $500 of revenue that just 2 agents on their own have done to help convert additional customers. Not to mention some of the other things that can be done to help convert customers. But that's just the power of this platform, is it does things on your behalf. It's all about, how do we get you full, right? That's the entire goal. How do you make your day completely full? And so that's just the power of the platform. I won't go through some of these other things that are on here, but this is the core platform. When it comes to an individual location, you can bump up to the website builder, and this is where you can come in and you can change your website, what it looks like, and then you have your own. I mean, this is my barbershop here, Club Cuts. You can come in and you can change it, modify it however you want. I actually just swapped out the picture this morning. I'll show you how it works. Come in, you can click on here, come and replace the picture. And which one did we have? I think we had this one. This is what we had before. This is our first location with a little bit of like AI touch up on it. And so I wanted to swap it out for one of our new locations that just, I think, looks a little bit cleaner. And so just added this one in. So now I can publish that, and then you just refresh and it's live. And what's really cool, I'll do this. We'll see if some customers end up seeing this. But I can come in, if I wanted to swap it to like a dark mode theme, then we could do dark mode. Let's publish this and let me see how this looks. Boom, dark mode. Looks sweet. Yeah, I really like that. Dark mode is cool. I'd have to swap out our logo up here so that it fits with dark mode. Let me swap this back just so our live customers aren't seeing dark mode pop up all of a sudden. But what's really cool is, you just have the capability, like any website builder, to come in and add in and change what you want on here. If I wanted to come in and add new sections, videos, FAQs, team members, whatever it may be, that's really cool. But the customers are able to just come through, and the booking flow is just really seamless. You can click, let's choose Highlands Ranch. I can choose any professional, choose a haircut. Okay, I could come in at 6 p.m. today. We have our no-show fees. And then boom, just like that, I can schedule an appointment. And now I'm on the books. So, and then on my phone, I just got an SMS notification saying that I'm fully booked. I can add this to my calendar. And then if I come back in here, this appointment is available right here. So I can come in and I can manage it now really easily, reschedule the appointment. Maybe I need to choose a different time, a different professional, whatever it may be. I can reschedule, or I can come in and cancel the appointment right here. And in just a second, this is canceled. I get a notification, and then I'm done. So pretty cool experience here, just with everything on the platform. So that is the website builder. There's so much more here that I could go through on this, but want to just kind of flip back here and close this out. So I think the power of FullCap is really the capability to do everything that you need. I think what we shared was just a small portion of the feature set that we have. And we have a lot more that's coming too. Some cool announcements that I can share out. So I'll share those out soon. I don't want to ruin the surprise on some things that are coming. But I'll share a few things. We have mobile apps that are getting approved in the App Store right now. We have tap to pay that'll be coming in. Your full payment processing, everything is available now. But actually bringing in like your card readers and being able to tap to pay or use the NFC chip requires us to have those App Store approvals. So we're going through those right now. We have integrations with other booking software to help you bring over your appointments and make onboarding a lot simpler. And then we do the white glove onboarding for you if you want. So you can go sign up on, FullCap right now. You can come and click the register button and go through that booking flow. But once you go through it, then you can reach out to our team on Discord or wherever, and we will help you go through and set up everything. We have a really cool AI onboarding flow that pulls in your existing website and can rebuild your website in just a few seconds. It's really awesome. Gets you up and running as fast as you can so that you can start utilizing the benefits of this platform. We're trying to build this platform to be something that's community driven, built by barbershop owners for barbershop owners, built by barbers for barbers. And a lot of the features that we have in this platform are because of feedback from the barbers that we have on our platform right now and from our years of experience running shops, from Bossio's experience. So this is something that, we love building this. We know how to build software solutions that help customers. And that's ultimately what we're trying to do, is build things that can help the industry. So thanks for tuning in on this. If you have any questions, then reach out. You DM me on Instagram or on our Discord channel, and I'll talk to you next time.